वालीगंज में मेरा निवास है और 50% बंगाली हूँ। ये बात अलग है कि मेरा लहजा बंगाली नहीं हो पाया है, इसके लिए मैं क्षमा प्रार्थी हूँ। शुभ नववर्ष to all Bengali families. Thank you very much for joining, and thank you Dr. Saikat Basu for introducing excellent dignitaries like Dr. Amita ji.
Namaste ji.
And namaskar ji.
Namaskar.
दिनेश जी नमस्कार, आदरणीय टेकचंद जी को नमस्कार, रिकिता जी को नमस्कार। तीनों हिमाचल प्रदेश वासियों को मेरा नमन है। पहले वेस्ट बंगाल का पहला वैशाख सेलिब्रेट करने का आपसे आशीर्वाद चाहते हैं। वैज्ञानिक तो हम हैं ही, 3 साल से हम हर विषय को, हर दिन को आयुष से, आयुर्वेद से और अपनी हेल्थ से संबंधित कर यह वेबिनार अलग अलग टॉपिक्स पर ऑर्गेनाइज हो रही है। आप आंखें बंद करके सोच लीजिए, वो टॉपिक आपको हमारे चैनल पर मिलेगा, ये हमारा विश्वास है। और इसमें हम पश्चिमी सभ्यता का बड़ा योगदान फील करते हैं कि उन्होंने छोटी छोटी बातों के दिन मनाना शुरू करे। पपीता का डे, तुलसी का डे, थाली का डे, चम्मच का डे, प्लेट का डे, आइसक्रीम का डे, और हम हर चीज में से अपने आयुर्वेद को या आयुष को रिलेट करने की चेष्टा करते हैं। और वो चेष्टा आज हमें इस ज्ञान गंगा के 670वें पड़ाव पर ले आई है। मैं अपने सभी को होस्टों से आग्रह करूंगा करबद्ध कि वो कृपया एडमिट करते चले, म्यूट करते चले यदि वो माइक खुला है। जब मैं व्यस्त रहता हूं तो को होस्ट से इतना सा आग्रह करना चाहता हूं, आप लोगों की जय हो। शुभ नववर्ष अगेन। This is our 670th webinar, and this is for celebration of New Year of Assam, Bengal, and I hope Odisha also. Odisha is also celebrating New Year. So POILA Baishakhi, and Himachal Day. All three celebrations are together. Zoom meeting will be same, and as all are aware, we are live on YouTube, so it will be recorded on YouTube. Please circulate this YouTube link to maximum person to spread our message of knowledge sharing from senior generation to junior generation. I would like to request Professor Vishnu Prasad Sharma ji, ex-principal, Government Ayurvedic College, Guwahati, President Vishwa Ayurved Parishad, Assam and Northeast, and member NCISM committee. So welcome, sir, for your welcome blessings.
Namaskar. Good evening to everybody. Respected distinguished guests, eminent speaker, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I wish Happy New Year to everybody. Today, we have a webinar on POILA BAISHAKH, Healthy and Happy New Year. Most important subject. As a Professor Dr. Vishnu Prasad Sharma, I welcome all of you to this evening webinar on POILA BAISHAKH, Healthy and Happy New Year. In this webinar, we have eminent speaker. I want to welcome Dr. Subrata Setarji, consultant homeopath from Kolkata. Namaskar, sir, and welcome you to this evening webinar. Next, I want to welcome Professor Amita Uday Shankar, Professor of Dance, Rabindra Bharati University, Kolkata. Namaskar, madam, and welcome.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Welcome to this evening webinar. Next, I want to welcome Dr. Deb Om Banerjee, lifestyle disorder expert, PG Guide, Honeyman College of Homeopathy, Dhanbad. Namaskar, sir, and welcome you to this evening webinar. Next, I want to welcome Mrs. Sutapa Bardhan, psychologist, counselor, mental health social worker, secretary, NGO ECO from Kolkata. Namaskar, madam, and welcome you to this evening webinar. Next, I want to welcome Dr. Soikat Kumar Basu, Executive Research Director from Alberta. Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, namaskar.
Namaskar, sir, and welcome you to this evening webinar. Next, I want to welcome Mr. Partha Mukherjee, consultant, chemist, and botanist from Kolkata. Namaskar, sir, and welcome you to this evening webinar. Next, I want to welcome Mrs. Momita Sharma, CEO, MED Pharma, CRO, member IECCR, India, from Kolkata. Namaskar, madam, and welcome you to this evening webinar. Once again, I welcome all the eminent speakers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening webinar on POILA BAISHAKH, Healthy and Happy New Year. Thank you. Namaskar. Over to Pawanji.
बहुत बहुत आभार सर आपका. Thank you very much. Now I would like to request Professor V.K. Agnihotri for his preamble. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Professor Pawan Kumar Sharma ji. It's our great pleasure that we are going to become the part of the felicitations and greetings and festive occasion of so many states. I should say, not only the Bengal, as they are joining today as a POILA BAISHAKH, Odisha, Assam, and Bengal all are having an official New Year start. So we are fortunate enough, rather IRES fortunate enough to be a part of enjoyment which they are going to seek right from today itself. At the same time, we will of course say in the next webinar's topic, we also extend our heartfelt greetings to the Himachal Statehood Day. So all the Himachalis, being myself also one of the Himachali employee way back in 1985. So I recapitulate, I remember all these things, and the persons which I am seeing today in my galaxy of the guest speakers, they are near to my heart, most near to my heart. And in that way, I feel that I am there in Himachal Pradesh, especially in Paparola district, Kangra. So today, with the help of our very respected and revered Soikat Kumar Basuji, we are now having such a great galaxy that for Bengalis, I am knowing nothing, but I am most eager to listen a lot. Yesterday, we have got wonderful recipes from Assam to see, not to taste, but to see. But today, again, they are going to increase our salivation with the number of names they will utter in reference to the Bengalis, mithai, miston, and everything. So our greetings, and what I feel that to be a part of celebrations of any person is really a great joy, because when we share the pleasure, the comfort, the blissfulness to our near and dear, it becomes a great source of positive energy. On contrary, if there is always a shy face or a tense face, persons who will see that face, they will make a distance just to see that he himself is suffering from some of the worries. He is not going to help me for my relaxation or pleasure. So to be a part of today's pleasure, we are fortunate enough to have such galaxy of the guest speakers from Bengal, from Assam, from, of course, from outside country like Soikat Basuji, and from Himachal Pradesh. So with these starting words, of course, our Nitin Urmandia is also one of the guest speaker of our third webinar pertaining to the food poisoning. So in that way, I not only welcome all the guest speakers, but also I pay my respect and indebtedness regarding the person, those who will join and will see the YouTube and also visit the archives. With these words, I return back for the further conduction to Professor Pawan Kumar Sharma ji. Namaskar. Thank you.
बंगाल सर शक्तिपीठ है, माँ काली वहां निवास करती हैं और काली के भी अनेक रूप हैं। और पश्चिम बंगाल में सबसे बड़ी विशेषता यह है कि वो इतना शक्ति का बड़ा स्थान है कि एक राज्य में 9 शक्तिपीठ है। 51 में से 9 शक्तिपीठ हमारे वेस्ट बंगाल में है। मैं 33 साल से वेस्ट बंगाल का ही अन्न खाया हूँ। वेस्ट बंगाल मेरी कर्म भूमि है, जहां मैं इमामी और झंडू में वाइस प्रेसिडेंट से रिटायर हुआ हूं और अभी आप लोगों के आशीर्वाद से प्रोफेसर एंड हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट रसशास्त्र वैशज्य कल्पना होके अभी मानसरोवर में पदस्थापित हूं। लेकिन मेरा परिवार, मेरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, मेरी इथिक्स कमेटी और मेड फार्मा सीआरओ, ये सभी कुछ बंगाल के हृदय में स्थित है और बंगाल मेरे हृदय में स्थित है। तो मैं ज्यादा समय नष्ट न करते हुए आदरणीय अमिता दत्त जी को सादर आमंत्रित करता हूं कि वो कुछ हमें मार्ग निर्देशित करें। शी इज वेल रिनाउंड। मैं आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट माय डियर फ्रेंड डॉक्टर सकत कुमार बसु टू इंट्रोड्यूस डॉक्टर अमृता जी। वेलकम डॉक्टर सकत।
Thank you, Dr. Sharma. It's a great pleasure for me to join you on this platform on the event of POILA BAISHAKH. And it's also my heartfelt gratitude that we have today Professor Amita Dutt, who is the founder of Ananda Chandrika, a dance group which performs around India and around the world. She is an exponent of and a distinguished professor of dance, Uday Shankar Professor of Dance from the famous Rabindra Bharati University in Kolkata. She has been the Dean of the Arts Faculty down there too and has recently retired, but she has continued her academic activities and numerous workshops and training, teaching on various aspects of Indian cultural dancing. And she has her own troupe and team and that performs mesmerizing Kathak dances. She specializes in Kathak. And once again, madam, thank you so much for your valuable time and being part of this AYUSH platform today. And we'd love to hear a few words about POILA BAISHAKH from you to enlighten our guests who are partly from West Bengal and partly from other parts of India. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Dr. Basu. I will begin with a Bengali greeting. সকলকে পয়লা বৈশাখের শুভেচ্ছা ও অভিনন্দন জানাই। I wish everyone a wonderful Bengali New Year. Actually, Kolkata is a cosmopolitan city. Having been the capital of British India for a long time, we have had people from all regions of India coming over here, and even the British were here. And the Bengalis are always coming forward to enjoy everybody's celebration. In fact, on the 1st of January, or rather on the 31st of December night, we celebrate in the various clubs. But Poila Boishakh, the first day of Baishakh, is very special for us Bengalis. On that day, we wear traditional attire. Men wear dhoti and Punjabi. Women wear saris. During the day today, I had worn the typical white sari with a red border. But in the evenings, you can change because in the heat of summer, you can't wear the same clothes throughout the whole day. You had begun your program with Ganesh Vandana. In our home, on every Poila Boishakh, we have Ganesh and Lakshmi Puja. Then we offer typical Bengali cuisine to the gods, and then amongst everybody, all our friends, relatives, and even our neighbors come over. Dr. Sharma had been speaking about the typical cuisine of Bengal. Well, we have ghee bhat, and above we have payesh. Payesh is also called paramanno, param anna, because it is from the gift of two great mothers. Mother Earth gives us rice, and the mother cow gives us milk. And so, with a combination of rice and milk, we have this beautiful paramanna, which is actually a sweet and is served at the end of the meal. But we also have ghee bhat. Ghee also comes from the cow, and rice bhat from Mother Earth. We have an assortment of vegetables and also fish. Fish, as you know, is very popular in Bengal. But for the gods, we offer vegetarian meals, and especially moong dal, then parvel or potol, as we call it in Bengal, that is very popular during the summer months. Then we have panch bhaja. 5 types of vegetables are fried and offered to the gods. And these 5 are of 5 different colors. And so we have different vitamins coming from these 5 vegetables. Then we also have chana dalla and dhoka dalla. Chana dalla is made from paneer, and dhoka dalla, it is made from dal. So these are the typical Bengali foods that are offered every day. But on Poila Boishakh, they are a must. Because very frankly speaking, in Bengal, during the other days, we often leave early from our homes and are not able to enjoy the food all that well. And these are typical foods that cannot be enjoyed from a tiffin carrier or a tiffin box. In Poila Boishakh, we celebrate by singing, dancing, and by sharing anecdotes with each other. In Bengal, adda. Adda really means discussions which are there just for the sake of them. They are not aimed at an end. They are just there to be enjoyed. So everybody gathers together and they share anecdotes, they share their stories, and they have a lot of fun. And this whole day is a wonderful day of celebration for us. Actually, during the rest of the year, we follow the Christian calendar, but Poila Boishakh is our own Bengali New Year. And I would say that, Eastern India, Ongo, Bongo, Koligo, Assam, Bengal, and Orissa are actually a part of the same culture. We have many common food items, and we have many common ways of celebrating. So I think we are all celebrating today, and also my special regards to the people from Himachal Pradesh. It is wonderful that you have your Himachal Day on our Poila Boishakh. This is a day of celebration, as I said, and this is also the month in which our great poet, Rabindranath Tagore, was born. And he celebrated his birth month, Baishakh, and we all celebrate it. And my greetings to everyone on Poila Boishakh. Again, I would say, bhalo thakben, do stay well, anonde thakben, stay in the midst of happiness. আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাই আমাকে এখানে আমন্ত্রণ করার জন্য. Thank you for inviting me here. My good wishes to everyone who is here, and my pranam to the elders, my good wishes to the young ones, and my love to all. Namaskar. thank you. And thank you once more, Dr. Sharma, for inviting me and for Dr. Shoykot Basu for introducing me here. Thank you. Namaskar.
ধন্যবাদ ধন্যবাদ ম্যাডাম আপনার আশীর্বাদ লাগবে কালকেও আমরা মিটিং করছি ওয়ার্ল্ড আর্ট ডে উপলক্ষে কিন্তু আপনারা সঙ্গে থাকবেন এই যাত্রা নিঃস্বার্থ যাত্রা নন কমার্শিয়াল যাত্রা without any charge without any fees we have been able to touch 670 webinars milestone all world records are with you this platform is yours we are dedicating this platform to all new speakers please do join us every day because 8 p.m. is our AYUSH Samriddhi standard time for webinars. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now I would like to request Madam Sutapa Vardhan ji. She has joined. It is her second time. Welcome, Madam. Welcome. Before your joining, I would like to just share, as Agnihotri ji was telling, that Bengal is fond of sweets. So I am virtually dedicating all sweets, all Bengali sweets to all audience, all YouTube lovers, YouTube viewers and speakers particularly and recommendation authorities. Very high varieties are there and I hope Sutapa ji as Amita ji has explained regarding these sweet dishes. Definitely the culture is too sweet, too celebrative. I am really saluting the zeal of West Bengal persons that I have been capable, due to my odd nature also, I have been capable to stay there for 3 decades and they have adopted me. West Bengal had adopted me like a child, like a brother, like Dada. So I'm really grateful to all West Bengal persons who have given me opportunity to serve West Bengal as Imami Vice President, Jandu Vice President, and the member of Ethics Committee. Thank you very much. So,
Sir, you told that culture is so sweet, and I think sweet is the culture of Bengal.
क्या बात
Sweet is sweet. I opened my mic simply because the sweet is the culture of Bengal.
Yes. और साथ में एक और लगा दूं लेकिन उसमें गड़बड़ हो जाएगी
नहीं
नहीं सतुपा जी स्वागतम सतुपा जी स्वागत म्यूट है आप म्यूट है मैडम आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है
Just a second.
আওয়াজটা শোনা যাচ্ছে না আমার মনে হচ্ছে ওখানে কিছু
এখন শোনা যাচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ ক্লিয়ার লাউড এন্ড ক্লিয়ার ম্যাডাম ওয়েলকাম
so much acha very good evening to all of you and thank you very much once again for inviting me in this esteemed seminar. I am very delighted to be a part of this Ayush family and I always look forward to be a part as an audience as well as a speaker. So Poila BAISHAKH, as Amita Di mentioned, is one of the grand festival we have from Bengal. And in fact, as we know, celebration does not limit to a particular place. It gets, dissipated and it gets word of mouth and how we celebrate. We see Poila BAISHAKH getting celebrated not only in different pockets of the country, but also internationally. Because we know Bengalis have been moving all around the place as a cosmopolitan people in India, outside India. So Poila BAISHAKH has its essence not only in West Bengal, but different parts of India as well as different part of the global world. Because I have friends and we see that celebrations are all over in places like Europe, in US, where they just find a reason to celebrate and Poila BAISHAKH cannot be away from it. So if you just go back to the history slightly of Poila BAISHAKH is celebrated not only on the 15th, but it is also celebrated on 14th in Bangladesh, and it is on the 15th that we celebrate Poila BAISHAKH in West Bengal, Tripura, Jharkhand, and Assam. And we see that the celebration of Poila BAISHAKH traces its roots back to to old Dhaka Muslim community during the Mughal rule. So if you see that it is the grandeur which is coming, it is not only today, but years back and decades back and ages back. So that's how we have the Poila Boishakh which gets celebrated. And of course, as Amita Di said, and when she was narrating, I could visualize each and everything she was doing from the morning, and it is the same story and it is the same picture all around. The festival is surely celebrated with a lot of procession, fairs, family time, wearing good dresses, smiles, and addas, which Bengalis are very fond of. And of course, this is a very, very great culture to have this particular seminar of sharing and caring, like each of us telling how we celebrated the Poila Boishakh today. And one of the very important thing which during the Poila Boishakh that happens, what we call it as Hal Khata, because Poila Boishakh is indeed a very, very important day for people who are the traders, the people who are doing trading, as well as like who interact with people. So they open their Hal Khata, they have all the transactions which they would want to have it for the next year with their customers. So I stay in a place which is in central Kolkata, and there are a lot of shops which are the gold shops. So from my childhood, I've been seeing that during the Poila Boishakh day, the roads are, well decorated. All the shops which are the, selling gold ornaments are, very, very crowded with people, and they are given, gifts as well as some snacks during the evening. And that marks, the tradition of Bengalis moving about. And let me tell you, the heat and all the sweats do not stop the Bengalis from having this, celebration in Poila Boishakh. While we talk with so much of care and so much of happiness, I would also want to bring a different side of the story, because as you see, I'm also a mental health professional and I'm associated in a lot of activities around mental health. So Poila Boishakh, yes, as we celebrate Poila Boishakh, there are Poila Boishakh which are also getting celebrated in homes, and NGOs are taking special care, to go and make everybody feel at home during the Poila Boishakh. Say, for example, if we talk of old homes, if we talk of homes where there are, people who do not have parents, and there, people, NGOs are making the attempt to go and make them feel at place, and also giving them good food, giving them good, dresses, so that, they can also feel and enjoy the day. And finally, what I would want to say, like Bengalis are obviously people who will be very, very excited to celebrate the Poila Boishakh. But when it comes to mental health, I think everybody has the right to celebrate every festival. So let us all join hands together and celebrate Poila Boishakh, and wishing all of us good luck, good health, and happy days ahead. Thank you very much once again, and Poila Boishakher শুভেচ্ছা ও ভালোবাসা সবাইকে জানিয়ে আজকে আমার বক্তব্য শেষ করছি। Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Excellent flow of the content. Great, madam. Please do join every day.
Thank you.
I would like to request Amita Di and you both to please join, because we are celebrating every day on health parameters. So please do join. Thank you. Sakat ji would like to your comment. Sakat ji, Dr. Sakat Kumar Basu. And really grateful to Dr. Sakat Kumar Basu for introducing such a galaxy. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Sakat. Welcome.
Thank you. May I deliver now?
Yes, you are the
Okay,
great
okay.
authority of
Thank
the
you.
AYUSH Samriddhi. This platform is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharma ji. I think
with
we
comments-
already
with
had two
comments
great
on
presentation.
No, after his speaker also.
Okay.
Ji. Sakat ji, please.
May I continue now?
Yes, it is
Okay,
yours.
okay. Thank you, Sharma ji. I think the two ladies speakers just ahead of me had nicely presented and provided in a great introduction about Poila Boishakh and the Bengali culture and community. I would just like to highlight is that like Christmas, it has crossed the boundaries of Bengal or Bangladesh, where lots of communities are involved in Poila Boishakh. It is now celebrated globally, in wherever we have a large concentration of Bengali communities, and it includes UK, Germany, France, and also in USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. All these places, Bengali communities, both from India as well as from Bangladesh, join together. And what is fine about this is what I have seen abroad while staying was this is predominantly a Hindu festival, but this is particularly in abroad, it is also joined by a lot of the Muslim friends who are celebrating at the same time. They are having the Ramadan at the same time, but they have also joined, and we have a what you call integrated celebration of iftar party together with Poila Baishakh in many of these countries while I was there. Particularly in US and Canada. So that was a very good example of a cultural integration and internalization of a celebration that started in a regional area and has now become a global phenomenon. And the other part is just like Christmas, it has become more commercialized. So now if we are in Bengal or in other parts of India where there are big Bengali communities, you will see that there are like special buffet lunches that are going on this auspicious day in various restaurants, hotels, whether they are 3-star, 4 stars, or 5 stars. Special food delivery, and the sweet shops are flocked. Like you will have to stand for an hour or 45 minutes to collect your desirable sweetmeats that if you are looking for across Kolkata today, and in other parts where there is a huge Bengali community. No doubt we suffer from diabetes, and that's why Dr. Sharma is here, that like we will consume as much sweet as possible during the Poila Baishakh, and then you'll have to prescribe us some medication like Tena cordifolia or other things that we can have at the same time so that we can reduce our sugar level. But from morning to night, this program goes around with so much sweets. And these, what is so much fabulous about Poila Baishakh is the same time that we are having subsequent celebrations. You know, in Orissa, they have the Pana Day. In Assam, they are having the Bihu. The Punjabis are having the Baisakhi. So it's a welcoming of, end of the spring, welcoming of the summer, the beginning of the cultivation season, beginning of an agricultural productivity. And I have seen that not like Poila Baishakh, but very similar concept of Poila Baishakh is actually celebrated in other countries and culture too, like in the United States among various Aboriginal communities and stuff. Once the spring is gone and the summer is coming in a cold countries where they will start harvest, they usually have a celebration similar to like what we are having, where they will manufacture a number of these sweetmeats and enjoy and celebrate with their neighbors, coming up with new dresses. And then the agricultural season will start. So this, in a way, although it's Poila Baishakh or the first day of the calendar of the Bengali calendar, but in a way, it's a global phenomenon now. Like, and you will see that you will be able to connect that even if you go to other countries, this is connected to the summer, connected to the agricultural productivity. The Chinese New Year happens a few months back, but the concept is more or less the same. What I have found out is, because of the biogeographical diversity, the diversity of the weather and climate in different areas, like the time for these Poila Baishakh kind of celebrations happen in different times of the year, but they more or less are predominantly very much similar. In addition to Bengal, this is also celebrated with great pomp and grandeur in Bangladesh. There has been a grand procession that starts and surrounds and walks around the city of Dhaka in Bangladesh and is joined by lakhs of people. And it's heavily celebrated and is integrated with their liberation of Bangladesh and the language movement that they had, where they got this liberation from Pakistan and became a new nation. So there is a specific sentiment, special sentiment associated with that. And what is very nice to see that in those parades, in those tableaus that they are carrying, it is not just Bengali Hindus, it is also the Muslims who are participating in huge number, even in this, abysmal heat. There is so much of these colorful dresses and stuff coming together. So this is a cultural platform where I see that, there is this unity in diversity and where we have learned to appreciate each other's culture. And we have gone through hardships down the last year. And this is an opportunity to welcome the new year with some new hope, new aspirations, and new dimensions that we expect that our country will move forward, the world will move forward, people will have a better quality of life, and there will be less of interactions such as like war or negative interaction among the communities that we are having around the world. Let us pray for a peaceful world. Let us pray for a peaceful society. Let us pray for a progressive society on this auspicious day. And I once again thank you all on this August platform, to Dr. Pavan Sharma ji and their entire team, who has been so much considerate enough to bring POILA BAISHAKH as a part of their platform on this August discussion forum. And thank you so much, Amrita Madam and Sutapa Bardhan, because we requested them at the very last moment and they were very kind to join. I am not very sure if I could join tomorrow because I have another presentation and I have to be on the dais, but I'll definitely send a short video of my presentation on the world of arts. And I've already requested Dr. Amita Datta, who is a great exponent of art and a great, she is like, to me, is like a Bible of dance. Like she has so much knowledge about dance. I've requested her to present a short lecture tomorrow, and two more professors would be joining us. One is poet Shoma Bhomik, and she has acknowledged, and I've sent the contact to Dr. Sharma tomorrow for the World of International Day of Art. And Professor Shoma Bhadra Rai from West Bengal State University will be joining tomorrow for the talking about the world of art and Rabindranath's fascination, Tagore fascination about his artwork, and which is a bit new to the audience, and I'm sure that you will all enjoy. With this, I thank you everyone, and wish you a happy POILA BAISHAKH to all the participants and all the guest speakers and dignitaries. Thank you very much for inviting me to this platform. Look forward to interact with you again. If I fail to come tomorrow, I'll definitely send a video of mine. Thank you, Dr. Sharma.
बहुत धन्यवाद डॉक्टर सैकत, बहुत धन्यवाद. You are a really important pillar of this Ayush Samriddhi webinar series. Thank you very much. And
thank
today
you,
is the day of Dr. Saikat Kumar Basu. Now I would like to request Mrs. Momita Sharma Chatterjee. Fortunately, she is my wife. She is MBA and she is the head CEO of MedPharma CRO in Baliganj, Kasbah, near Acropolis. She is running her MedPharma CRO. So I would like to request Momita Sharma from Calcutta. Please unmute yourself and video should be open.
मैं मोमिता शर्मा बोल रही हूँ मेड फार्मा सीआरओ से। नववर्ष का बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, আপনাদের দিন ভালো হোক, অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি সবাইকে। আর মেড ফার্মা সিআরও IRES এর সাথে আছে, থাকবেও সব সময়। খুব শিগগিরই 1000 ওয়েবিনার কমপ্লিট হবে। আপনাদের সবাইকে অভিনন্দন, নমস্কার।
দেবী দর্শন দিচ্ছেন না কেন? হরিওম, হরিওম, স্বাগতম। কোন এখন উনি নাটক দেখছেন মধুসূদন মঞ্চে। গ্রেট অফ সেলিব্রেশন। চলো এনজয়। Hariom. In the last, I would like to request Dr. Sri Jagdishwar Domaji, because he is the follower of West Bengali Guru Pranavanandaji, and he is really quoting in his spiritual messages every time. Means he is more Bengali than a Bengali, where he is staying in Telangana, Mehboob Nagar. So welcome, sir, Jagdishwar ji, welcome. स्वागतम। आपके दो शब्द, आपके गुरुदेव के दो शब्द हमें आशीर्वाद देंगे।
नमस्कार दादाजी।
नमस्कार, स्वागतम।
सबको मेरा विनम्र प्रणाम।
प्रणाम सर।
बंगाल से तो परिचित होता है तो पहले मिठाई से होता है। मिष्टू 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 दही और मिष्टू जो भी होते हैं ना स्वीट, आई डोंट थिंक दैट इन एंटायर भारत द ओनली स्टेट बंगाल which prepares much out of milk preparations. The speciality of Bengali sweets are totally milk preparations, and the rest they are different in different states like that. And out of Bengal sweets, I am very fanciful and fond of one Rasagulla and another Sandesh. These two are very, very delicious in my taking. And usually, when I went to KC Das, that means center in Dalhousie like that, then I asked the counter that get these preparations totally well packed that should be carried to Telangana. Then they asked me, did you take TT? Did you take TT? Then I asked, in what way you are asking me TT? Sir, we give only 24 hours time. 24 hours time. But whereas your Howrah Express, that is Howrah to Secunderabad, it takes more than 2 days. That's why you cannot carry this. Because in those days, the flight conveniences were not that much. In 1979, what I am giving you the reference, that was the condition. Then immediately I cancelled 13 types of Bengali sweets. Usually I took for the first time 7 types of sweets just in morning hours. Likely the Bengal means Bengal sweets are very, very delicious, totally being milk preparations. And whereas the relation with Bengal, especially related to Ananda Marga. And the mother tongue of my Gurudeva is also Bengali. Whereas, though he was Bengali family, but he born in Jamalpur, that is in Bihar area, nearby, and that I am forgetting, very famous town, which is for Shakti Pitha, Munger. In that way, usually I am very much fond of Bengal and Bengal culture and Bengal sweets and all those things. Thank you very much, Dadadi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, in last 10 minutes, I would like to request for audience, whether you would like to add anything. Agnihotri sir, for 10 minutes session is open, then we will switch over to Himachal Pradesh.
Thank you, Professor Pawan Sharma-ji. It's a great pleasure that today we learned a lot from, especially by Bengalis, guest speakers on POILA BAISHAKH. Of course, they poured a lot of good knowledge along with the preparations you have shown. It increased the salivation, and the prakshep that was given by Adaraniya Honorable our Romaji, who also shown his favor regarding the Bengali sweets which are specially prepared by with the help of the milk. So it's a great pleasure that he shown his affinity towards Rasagulla, and the other one is Sandesh. So of course, whenever a person away from Bengal reaches there in Bengal, they offer the best quality sweet as a token of the Bengali sweets presentation. Here we have got, apart from our guest speakers,
बंगाल की स्वीट की एक स्पेशलिटी है सर
जी,
हम लोग दूध का खोआ बना के मिठाई बनाते हैं, वो दूध का छेना बना के मिठाई बनाते हैं। उनकी मैक्सिमम मिठाइयां छेना बेस्ड हैं, वो खोआ बेस्ड कम है। अपने यहाँ नॉर्थ इंडिया में खोआ बेस्ड है, उनके यहाँ छेना बेस्ड,
इसीलिए वो जल्दी खराब होने वाली होती है, कंज्यूम ऑन द सेम डे, लेकिन वो सॉफ्ट बहुत होती हैं, स्पॉन्जी होती हैं, उसका मेन पॉइंट है स्पॉन्जी होती हैं। तो हमारे आफ्टर आवर गेस्ट स्पीकर्स वी आर हियर टू इनवाइट पर्सन्स फ्रॉम द our this invitations list, participants list. So to save the time,
anyone can raise the hand.
Exactly.
So to save the time, if anyone has something to add in West Bengal Day.
Exactly, as appealed by Professor Pawan Sharma ji, we are here to see that those who are interested to say something, add on or suggestion or query or greetings, please raise your hand. I would like to invite them.
Two mics
by
are
name.
open now. Naresh Sharma ji, would you like to say something? Naresh ji.
Nearby persons from Odisha and Assam, they may be helpful to say something in favor of Poila Baishakh. Our Vishnupriya Mohanty is not here, and not our persons from Odisha. So,
Agnihotri ji,
yes,
should I add a little? That
Sure,
milk
sure.
preparations of Bengal out of cow's milk, specialty, cow's milk. And whereas Punjab is buffalo's milk.
Buffalo or the Jersey milk, Jersey cow milk.
I do not know Punjab.
Hybrid cows are there, of course.
But whereas Bengal milk preparations are totally out of cow's milk.
Indian, the Desi cow.
Desi cow, I don't think so. Nowadays they are Jersey also maybe using, but cow's milk totally is cow's milk. Bengal preparation sweets are out of cow milk.
That's why I find that they get digested easily instead of the North Indian dishes.
Yeah, no, they prefer by their culture itself. Their ancestry is for cow milk only.
Cow milk.
And their breeding also cow. Much is cow. Nowhere you find buffalo. I think exceptional nowadays it may be. And whereas here in Punjab, they are breeding buffaloes.
I am getting one more important point, that in Shakti Peeth, cows are saved and buffaloes are
sacrificed.
Used in Bali.
Actually,
this is what I got the point, because
Agnihotri ji. Here the very critical outlook of Ananda Marga. None of the jiva is precious. Every jiva is precious. That is why Anandamurti is straightforward. He criticized that if your god or goddess is fanciful of taking any life, when they cry, your goddess will be pleasant. If it is such, then it is not goddess, it is devil. He said that it is devil. That is why nowhere it is required to Bali. People of substance, they have created their taste and they have created for something of like that. No, even a simple jiva should not be killed. According to new humanism of Anandamurti.
Sir, you and Guruji both raised the right point. Every creature, rather, every jiva the life is precious and it should be saved. Not only the cows. Cows is directly related with our culture and our Sanatan Dharma, but at the same time, nobody has got to kill any creature.
गुरुदेव के जमाने में वहाँ अनुव्रत मंडल नहीं, जगदीश्वर जी एक मिनट, वो गुरुदेव के जमाने में वहाँ अनुव्रत मंडल नहीं रहे होंगे जो आज जेल में हैं। अदरवाइज लाखों गायें वेस्ट बंगाल से पार होके बांग्लादेश कटने चली जाती है। ये भी एक दुर्भाग्य है। लाखों गायें कंटिन्यूअसली फ्रॉम एवरी स्टेट ऑफ द इंडिया, द गेटवे ऑफ सैक्रिफाइसिंग द काउज is West Bengal. This is very unfortunate. This is also unfortunate.
One more thing I am adding here.
Please
according
conclude.
to neo-humanism of Anandamurti ji, your preparation and your selection should be the less developed of chitta. That means if you take Jagdish Chandra Bose reference, the chitta development in plants